Are we back in Dark Souls 1? Holy shit damage. Okay. Interesting. Sure. I'll take that. Not quite the Dark Souls 1 spellcasting damage, but... Hi. Okay, Charlotte. The true name of the Emerald Herald.
My journey is already complete. My name is Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte. Oops.
The dragon.
Charlotte is a very similar name, to be honest.
For I was born with none. I was born of dragons, contrived by men. By ones who would cozen fate herself. They are the ones who created me. But they failed. I did not come out as intended.
Somebody
Fate would not be bested. And men
Somebody
were cursed
interpret
once
this.
again. If you proceed, Nashandra will come after you.
Nashandra.
Knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire. She covets the first flame and the great soul.
You've been hiding this information all this time.
Nashandra to rest.
I mean, I guess it wasn't really like... I mean, whatever. Movie character writing. There just does not happen to be one moment when you are talking to your tutor, I suppose, and just asking as to what you're doing this for, who is at the end of the road or something, you know. And then they're like, yeah, you know what, the Queen of Drangleic, her name is Nashandra, and, you know, she's the one who governs over the first flame as of right now, or, you know, the Great One's soul that harbors the first flame. So, you know, that's pretty important information that I'm just gonna keep for my own self. Seems kind of illogical in a normal situation. Right, so obviously we're not gonna use this unless I parry them. And I can't repost against Throne Watcher Defender, so it's pointless. Okay, so Dark Weaponry, and we're gonna be fighting Nashandra, so Dark Weaponry is a no-go. This would maybe be good against Nashandra. Or maybe the Magic Twin Blade. Actually, no, that Magic Twin Blade would be very bad against Throne Watcher Defender. Maybe I just swap the weapon mid-fight. Or, I mean, mid-flight. So we start off with a Dark Weapon, and then you swap. Let's do it maybe like that. Are you parryable? I don't think they are actually parryable. Oh, they are parryable. Fuck me. I thought I rolled them. Wait a minute. Wait. Why did the Throne Watcher just... Wait, I don't get cursed when I die when I wear this crown. Yo, that is OP as fuck. Okay, that is insanely broken. I did not know that it's that fucking OP. Like, I remember it was cool for preventing curse, but... Curse even when you die? Dude. This fucking crown is a little bit broken. Broken, is it not? That's insane. That is so insane. Like, this, like, wearing this item because of that reason alone, that you don't lose portion of your HP every time you die, like, that part alone changes how you're able to play this game. If you just simply wear this item. Wow. That is so insane. Also, I think if I parry and I point blank Soul Geyser one of them, I might be able to, like, two-shot. What if I just do this? Can you stop missing? Time for me. I love this game. Like, even if I agreed, I should not be so unlucky as I die here. Like, this is just so silly. Can we just move on? Can you two just be dead so that we can just move on with our lives? I'm not gonna change the subject, but like... I would wanna talk so much about the direction of Stellar Blade as of right now, but... let's just focus on this now. I parried them. Okay. So, this silliness needs to stop right now. I'm wasting my time. Or my time is being wasted. And I don't feel like I'm, like, being skill checked in whatsoever, in any way whatsoever. It's so... like... dude. Can't they just have the fucking bonfire be right fucking in front of the boss gate at this point? When there's nonsense like that. Right, I'm gonna walk up there again, and if I die again, I'm just gonna close the game and do something else. For these two fucking idiots. Dude. Like, why am I running back to this fight? What the fuck is this fucking game? Just wake me up when we are at the fuck gate. Okay. If I die of nonsense greed again, I'm closing the game. You can even see the animation start up. He missed his attack point blank. Mistake. Ah, crouching saved me. Time to die. Fucking finally. Now we need to swap the weapon fast. The game lets me. That's good enough, I think. Hope the game actually used that item. Is lightning good against you?
You have proven yourself to me.
Why are you so quiet? Your voice was so quiet there. Now be one with the dark. Already are.
Now, be one with the dark.
Wait, do I even have to care about this? Because I can't... I lose HP when I'm nearby, but I can't get cursed because of this crown. So, kind of not really. Does Dark Cast heal you, maybe? It does actually do damage there. I'm very surprised. Miss Dark is actually not, like, invincible to dark damage. Very shocking. Brave Lord Nito, is that you? Why did I roll twice? Time to ram you down. Bye-bye. See ya. Do we swap weapon again? I think so. No, this might actually be good against Aldia, actually. You know what? Let's keep the lance.
Many monarchs have come and gone. One drowned in poison, another succumbed to flame.
One drowned in poison.
Another slumbers in the realm of ice. Not one of them stood here. As you do.
Drowned in poison. Who's that?
You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
What is it you seek? Then one of the best soundtracks of DS2, Aldia's soundtrack. Oh yeah, is she entirely invincible to damage until the... Yeah, I think she might actually be. Good point. I thought I lost that. Guess not. I'm very surprised that didn't one-shot me, honestly. So does this do any damage at all? Oh, it actually does, but it's reduced. Interesting. Awesome. Is she now gonna peekaboo me? No. Now she will, for sure. This OST is so nice. This is really bad. Oh wait, no, it's a different attack, I forgot. This one is different, yeah. How much damage does this do here? Now she's gonna peekaboo me. Or not, maybe. Thanks. Oh wait, no, it's this attack again. Saved. What? Odd. Oh shit. Is she gonna do it now? Dude, I remember her teleporting on the player character like later in this fight. But she's like, oh shit, that was enough damage. Wow. She's not doing it now for some reason. That was so weird. Like, I so strongly remember when I was playing this game back in the day that there's a phase here when you fight Aldia where she starts to teleport underneath you just to do the AoE, like Vogue against you, basically. The Wrath of the Gods thing. The throne will certainly receive you.
Light, dark, or something else entirely?
I will show you. This is what I want. I did the dark ending in DS1 also first.
There is no path.
Deep contemplation. There is no path.
Beyond this light, beyond which you are. One could possibly await us. And yet we seek it insatiably, such as our fate.
What a weird ending this is. I mean, Dark Souls 2 story beats are extremely fragmented and very difficult to care or understand about. I mean, a lot of From Software games are like that too, but yeah. I wonder why this is so far left. Also, Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sins credits, if I remember right, they last... What the fuck? Why did it just blink off for a moment? They last quite an eternity. And also, this first soundtrack that plays if you do this dark ending of the game is different from the normal game's credit OST, which we will hear after this. Which, by the way, is one of my favorite soundtracks of any game still to this day, just because of nostalgia alone. Like, at the time in my life when I heard that soundtrack for the first time, and, you know, it happened to be the first Souls-like game that I started taking very seriously. Like, it's just like, you know, everybody has like one of those like soundtracks from some of their games that they played back in the day that they feel this way with. and I just happen to have that with Dark Souls 2. Why is this fucking... Dude, it's like the credits are breaking. See that? What is going on? I don't know why it's behaving like that. But yeah, once again, let me make one thing clear about Dark Souls 2. The enemy design is not good in this game. The enemy combat design in Dark Souls 2 is very poor. It is. Very poor. However, what made me really love this game back in the day was the PvP and the co-op. Especially the PvP. Why the fuck are the credits completely breaking like this? That is the OST that I fucking have the nostalgia for this right here. That's amazing. It's awfully quiet though for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the credits are doing though. I've never seen this bug in this game. Maybe something to do with like the faithfully upscaled PS2 resolution, like textures or something, like breaks the credits for some reason. It's like that weird structure we saw also in, you know, the Frigid Outskirts also on the way to Lud and Sullen fight. But like, anyways, as I was saying, so the charm that I have with Dark Souls 2 is not with the game exactly, or with the PvE of the game, let me say. Okay, now I'm just getting basically black screen. But anyway, it's the build variety, the PvP, the community around the game because of those two things combined, and it's like, it's basically like the game itself, the PvE of the game, is like a side dish to an absolutely as plus tier PvP co-op and the build variety experience where anything is viable, you know? That is the thing that was so enthralling to me about Dark Souls 2 back in the day. Today, nowadays, it's not so much because I play variety of games nowadays, you know? Like, it took me a long while, but nowadays because I play a greater variety of different games, and especially action games, I no longer seek that kind of build diversity as much. I more so care if the game feels good to play. And that is something that Dark Souls 2 does not do that well anymore at all. It's the same with Dark Souls 1 too, but also with Dark Souls 2. Like, the game just does not... Like, there's a lot of moments where the jankiness of this game with its movement just really gets on the way of being able to have fun in the combat or with enemy encounters in this game. So same as Dark Souls 1 too. And that simply, in conflict with the otherwise awesome PvP and build variety of the game, no longer feels like the former, or my infatuation with the build variety and the PvP is no longer on the forefront of why I would love this game anymore. Because of all the different types of games that I play now. Like, I would rather just play a game with PvE only that is of higher level than experiment with new different builds in a game where PvE is mediocre. So I think Dark Souls 2, I might have to rank it a bit lower nowadays, to be honest. Or I think I have it appropriately ranked on my favorite list of games that I have played, you know? I think I have it up quite appropriately ranked. But like, yeah, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, once again, now that I have played them after a long time, neither one of them really holds up that well. Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 though, they do hold up very well still. But Bloodborne's issue is just the frame rate and the fact that it's stuck on 1080p on the PS prison, you know? But like, yeah, it's like the PvE of Dark Souls 2, so mainly the game that you just play all the time, or the vast majority of this game that you get when you just play it, that is no longer as interesting to me or interesting enough to me that I can entertain myself with it while I'm creating different builds or different build varieties or something like that, unless I was only playing this game or From Software games. If I was only still doing that, I might still be interested to do it, but because nowadays I play so many different games, I would rather just play something that is new to me than try something different in a game that I used to like at some point. When clearly that seems to be down to nostalgia at this point. So, I think what is likely to happen is when I... like, I might not be possibly streaming Dark Souls 2 now for a while, or playing this game for a while here. Like, there's some demos that I need to also play, but then after that, I might be off the grid, so to speak, for a couple weeks when I'm getting my new PC, basically, or platform, going from AM4 to AM5. So, and then after that, once I, optimize the PC and, do all of these things, then after that, I think I would be more interested on playing games that I have either let go in the past or games that I haven't played yet at all. So, I might not maybe even finish this build now that I do think about it, actually. I might continue that some other time, in fact. I might do just a new game cycle of this just now, and then after that I move on to play something else, maybe. And then at some point I go back to this game and finish this character, new game plus, and new game plus 2. Or I could just play the new game plus 2 and the normal new game plus on my own time. Because this game especially, compared to something like Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3, there's not that many really interesting things. Like the DLCs, yeah, sure. And the different spellcastings and, the different accents that I can get on the build with more levels, the different, things of variety that I use, Like those would be interesting to see, I suppose. But many of those, not so much. So we'll see what I do with those, or with this situation.